Hi, my name is Willard Hill. I am a recording artist, rapper, singer, and producer, multi-instrumentalist from New Orleans, Louisiana, currently resided in Los Angeles, California. I've been fortunate to be featured on Black and Sexy.
Miss New Orleans and miss it each night and day. I know I'm not wrong, the feeling's getting stronger.
I don't pretend to have all the answers, nor will I ever, but at the same time, I think if I know better and I try better, then I should share what I've, the hardships and, the good and the bad, and hopefully people can learn from that. Black and sexy, baby. You ever wonder what it was about your granny that made your granddaddy spit game? Me neither. In today's world of Man Crush Monday and Two Titty Tuesdays and Women Crush Wednesdays and debauchery in the DM, it's really easy to lose sight of what's important in choosing a potential partner. For some ladies, the right filter, a golf hat for some reason, and just the right amount of visible areola is enough to make a man obey his thirst. While for some men, all it takes is a squinty-eyed lip bite, a beard, and the right shade of gray sweatpants to get a double tap, if you get my drift. One can't help but wonder how much, if any, of what we like about somebody online carries over into real life to create a solid and stable relationship. The thing that's really interesting to me about how people date in the digital age is that really getting to know somebody is done online. I mean, truth be told, you could talk to a motherfucker for hours and not find out the same information you could with about 30 minutes worth of online stalking. Having that much access to a potential mate's inner thoughts via tweets and inspirational quotes not only lets you find out that the last 3 years was supposed to be their year, but also the fact that you both enjoy raw cookie dough and working on your summer body all year round. But just like walking in the park barefoot, it's the shit you don't see coming that causes the most grief. Finding a boo may be tougher than ever, and I think it's because a lot of us still subscribe to the outdated advice that we got from the elders in our lives. Some people still believe that the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. And that may be true if he's shaped like a bell pepper, but most men don't really get caught up in having their women in the kitchen like the men of yesterday. I mean, since women have been kicking ass from college to the corner office, it's kind of really unfair to expect them to do the same thing in the kitchen too. And since most times they coming home from putting in like 10 hours and, really just got enough energy for the drive home, by the time they get there, they just really want to relax and unwind, and I get that. But that means for the fellas, a lot of times the groceries that they bring didn't come from Whole Foods. Plus, if you believe what you're told on the airwaves nowadays, the kitchen stove is reserved for a young brother to make a different kind of magic, if you know what I mean. And while I'm kind of on the subject, with all the cash and cars and name brands of bullshit being flashed all over Instagram, a lot of good young brothers are really having a hard time trying to compete on minimum wage in a Wendy's uniform. And I think that in a lot of ways it may cause them to, venture into a lifestyle that they don't really need to go into or really ain't built for. In conclusion, with so much of our culture being focused on a man's ability to hustle or a woman's sexual prowess and independence, sometimes the things that make for a stable home life might be getting scrolled past on your timeline. Even though right now you may only need a blunt, good head and a kid cuisine to be happy, over time and as looks fade, that might not be enough to keep the peace. And let's always try to remember that thirst trapping is cool, but the little ones are watching, so their minds ain't necessarily developed yet to understand what's an exit and what's an entree. So try to limit some of their exposure to that shit if you can. That's how I feel. How about you? Let's rap about it in the comments. Well, folks, that's it for me. Thanks for coming through and kicking it. And as always, be good to yourselves and each other. And remember, don't chase the high. Chase the high yourself. Hit me up on Twitter, @WillHill504. Hit me up on Instagram, @WillardHill. And make sure you go to my website and download some awesome tunes that I know will feed your mind and your soul. Make sure to comment below, subscribe to the channel, and hit that like button so I know it's real. And tell a friend. I always like to end on a high note, pun always intended. So there's a little piece of goodness in this sometimes shitty world. Much love, peace and blessings.
Remedy, what are you doing? What are you guys up to?
Black and sexy, baby.